All right, let's do it. Final hour of the program here today in the middays for the week. And you know how we do it on a Friday. We give you one star and one sit-em from every single skill position to help out your fantasy football team this coming weekend. And we are already in week 9. We are on the other side of the halfway point of the NFL season and the fantasy football season. It's getting late early, as they like to say, and these wins are going to be very important for you making the playoffs in your fantasy football teams and your fantasy football leagues. So let's help you out. Let's get you to the tight end position. First guy we're going to be talking about is Gary Barnidge. Well, first of all, let me kind of preface that. There's two guys that I loved this week, but they happened to both be playing yesterday. They both ended up scoring a touchdown. Hooper and Cameron Brate. Hooper, obviously, for the Falcons, and Brate for the Tampa Bay Bucks. I added one of each in two of my leagues, so they both got me some good points. 10 points for one and 15.5 for the other. One was a standard, one was a PPR. That's why that little point discrepancy. But they both put up comparable numbers to each other, and like I said, added that all-important touchdown. Now let's get to you guys, the guys that we're going to be playing on Sunday. Gary Barnidge. He's my guy to go to this week. We've talked about him on the program before. He's a good streamer option this year. Sometimes he hasn't had a great year. He hasn't scored a touchdown yet. So he's that guy that's probably going to be floating around the waiver wire. You may be able to go pick him up, or you may be able to, you may have just had him on your bench. And he's a good streaming option this week with all those teams on bye weeks. It's bye week hell, as they say in fantasy football. And Gary Barnidge might be the guy at tight end that you look at this week. He's going to be playing with Cody Kessler. He hasn't had a ton of success with Cody Kessler early on in his career. We'll see if they can get some chemistry together against Dallas this week. And Gary Barnidge, at least 5 straight weeks with 5 straight targets in the last 7 games. And like I said, they're going up against the Cowboys, and they're giving up the top 10 most fantasy points to tight ends. So I'm going out and I'm utilizing Gary Barnidge this week. And we are sitting down Mr. Julius Thomas. He's inconsistent in that offense in Jacksonville, and he's kind of fallen out of favor with the likes of Blake Bortles. And 4 straight games, get this, with fewer than 4 catches and under 30 yards. That's not good. He had a touchdown in one of those. That's the saving grace. But other than that, he's not been very good. And Kansas City, the Chiefs, they're very good against tight ends. They are the 5th best team against tight ends this season. So that's it. Friday Fantasy Football Fix, tight end position.